Ever pondered why your grandparents might have a different understanding of gender identity than you do? How has the concept of gender evolved over generations? These intriguing questions lie at the heart of our today's discourse. In the past, society largely recognized a binary system of gender, male and female based on biological sex. The baby boomers, born between 1946 and 1964, grew up in a world where gender roles were strict and well-defined. Men were breadwinners, women were caregivers. The concept of gender was rigid, leaving little room for those who didn't fit neatly into these boxes. Contrast this with Generation X, born between 1965 and 1980. They witnessed the second wave of feminism, which challenged traditional gender roles and opened up the conversation about gender equality. However, the concept of gender remained binary for the most part. Then came the millennials, born between 1981 and 1996. They grew up in a world that was beginning to question the binary nature of gender. The introduction of gender studies in academia and the rise of LGBTQ+ rights movements allowed for more open conversations about gender identity. Still, many millennials were raised with traditional gender norms, creating a blend of old and new perceptions. Now consider Generation Z, born from 1997 onwards. They have been raised in a time of unprecedented access to information and diverse perspectives. The internet and social media have exposed them to a wide range of gender identities from an early age, leading to a greater understanding and acceptance of gender fluidity. They're more likely to know someone who identifies as trans or non-binary, or to identify that way themselves. In essence, each generation's understanding of gender is shaped by their unique historical and cultural context. The evolution of gender identity from a rigid binary to a fluid spectrum reflects the progressive shift in societal attitudes and understanding. So, what have we learned today? The concept of gender identity has dramatically evolved over generations, from a strict binary system to a more fluid and inclusive understanding. Each generation has its own unique perspective, shaped by the societal norms and cultural shifts of their time. And as we continue to learn and evolve, the conversation about gender identity is far from over. It's a fascinating journey of discovery, understanding, and acceptance that continues to shape our world.